Hi, I'm Franzi, I'm a yoga teacher and super excited to be part of this channel and to give you some yoga experience. So come with me on the mat and I hope you enjoy this yoga journey. Today it will be all about your back because I know a lot of people suffer from lower back pain from sitting all day long or anything else, but this video is the perfect thing to do after a long day of sitting or just to release the pain in your back. And to give it a start today, we start lying on your back. So find your way on your mat. Take your time, so not rush. And I'll make sure that you bring your feet hip wide apart. Bring your knees together and make sure that you have this nice inner rotation. And then feel free to close your eyes and give attention to your lower back. So feel the contact to the ground, the contact with your mat. Breathe in, breathe out. And then start to move with your pelvic bone into kind of cat and cow. So you should feel that there is space from your mat where you can slip your hand under, and with your move your pelvic bone to the back, you have really nice contact with your mat. So repeat this for yourself. Just a few times, not rushing anything. Super conscious. And then stay in a neutral position and now move your feet hip wide apart and do exactly the same thing. What can help sometimes is to give yourself a nice self-adjust. So expand these movements from the back to the front. And maybe you feel already some release in your lower back. And then stay in this neutral position and start to round circles with your lower back. So nearly exactly the same, but now you give more rotation, not only to the front or to the back, but as well to the left, to the right. And you of course not do it only in one direction, but in the other as well. And remember that this is kind of a self-care. So take care about all your feelings, physically, emotionally. And then find this neutral position and now bring your knees to your chest. And either you do it like this, rolling front and back, or you can also cross your legs and as well cross your hands and give a nice roll up front and back. So find a good position to give your lower back kind of massage. And when you cross your legs, then move it other way around. And a neutral position, and you roll just back and front. And slowly you'll find your way in your seated position. Ground both feet, bring your hands to your knees, and with your inhale, now reach up. With your exhale, round your back. One more time, inhale, look up, and exhale, round your back. One more time, inhale, and exhale, round your back. Now find a neutral position again, and find your way into your tabletop position. So make sure that your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your pelvic bone. Same thing to do. Inhale and exhale. And while you're doing your cat and cow movement, now start circling your pelvic to one side and as well to the other side. So this gives you a nice feeling of release of this lower back. And then from here, on your neutral position, you directly step forward with your right foot. Make sure that you have really nice wide open position. Bring the sole of your feet, the front of the feet to the ground of your left side, and now sink deeper with your left hip. So we have a lot of pain coming from all the tension in your hip, and this is what we like to release here. So take your breath in and out, stay on your fingertips, and maybe you like to come more upright, and you will feel that tension and the release as well in the left side will get even more. Find a position that challenges you, but find a position that doesn't hurt too much. Inhale and exhale. And then start as well here to find small movements from left to right, from right to left. Inhale and exhale. And then stay in center. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, deeply in and deeper out. Bring your hands back to the ground. Now tuck your left toe and lift your leg up. Now move front and back over your toes. And you will maybe get a deeper release in the left side. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And then step back with your right foot in your downward facing dog. Walk your dog means left heel to the ground, right heel to the ground. And I'll give you a little bit more intention and attention to the left side. How does the part of your pelvic, the part of your hip feel like? Feels like, hopefully, a little bit less under tension. So now, bring your left heel to the ground, bend your right knee, and make sure that you push your pelvic bone up and back. So all the awareness still on the left side. Breathe in and breathe out. And then release into a nice downward facing dog. And bring your knees back to the ground. Breathe in and breathe out. And then find the way of moving your left foot to the left side of your mat. So your right foot pushes into your mat. And you start to find this position to bring attention now onto the other side. You will maybe feel a little bit tension in the left hip and as well in the right. The right hip bone sinking deeper. Your chest is going up, so you elongate your spine. Find a nice position with your hands either on your toes, or if it feels better to bring your palms to the ground, feel free to do this. Use your breath to let tension float away. And don't forget, it takes some time to leave tension, so don't rush. And then start moving your pelvic. And it's just small movements, but they can help a lot. To the left and to the right. Did it really nice. And taking care of everything. And then stay here in center. Bring your left foot between your hands again. Now take your right toe, lift your right knee, and move back and forth. Back and forth over your toes. Inhale and exhale here. And stay in this nice low lunge position. Elongate your spine one more time. And then bring your palms to the ground. Step back into your downward facing dog. Oh wow, this feels so good. Feel left and right side. And this time you bring your right heel to the ground. Bend your left knee consciously. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And then find a neutral downward dog position, but bend both knees. So this can help to elongate your spine, so don't round your back. So now bring both feet to the ground and slowly move back with your hands. So super important is that your knees are still bent and you just lean forward. Feel free to grab your elbows to hang out. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And then look slightly up, walk back into your downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly, back with your knees to the ground. Sit back on your heels and directly move your legs. Grab your knees and we're going back on your mat. Slightly roll back and bring your knees to your chest. Small circles from the left to the right side. And then bring both feet to the ground. Lift with your next inhale your right leg up. Grab your right thigh or your left, anywhere where it feels good. Start moving your feet. And then stay here, lifting your heel a little bit more up. Inhale, and with your exhale, now cross over. Make sure that you can open your right hip, tiny little bit. Grab your left leg. And now make sure that you're pushing lower back to the ground. So you remember this cat and cow thing we did in the beginning. So same thing, and this gives you a deeper stretch in your right glutes now. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly release, so left foot down. And you just cross over and you're moving your legs now to the right side. You look exactly in the other direction. Into a nice rotation. It also may give you a nice stretch in the left side. So enjoy this. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come slowly back to center. Release this position. And just give yourself a moment to feel right side, left side, and to feel all the part of your lower back. And then slowly, still super aware of everything what you're doing, lift your left leg up. Grab your thigh and move your feet. And you will feel a little bit of tension in the backside. That's super okay. So lift your heel further up. Take a breath in with your exhale. Cross over so your left knee is going outwards. And then grab right leg. And find this position one more time. Remember your cat and cow. So push your lower back to the ground. And breathe. In and out. Deeply inhale and exhale. And then release from here. Right foot back on the ground. And you dive into your rotation to the left side. Find a position with your legs, with your feet that feels good for you. And then slowly, not rushing, still not rushing, come back to center, release. In the same way as we started this session, move your feet hip mat wide apart. Let your knees come together, and now bring one hand on your stomach, one hand on your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Most of the time it's not only a physical tension we learn to let go, but as well a mental tension. So let everything that lasts on your shoulders, that makes your lower back feel so much tension, just go. And then whenever you're ready, turn to one side. Take your time to come into a seated position. Rotate your shoulders back. Bring a smile on your face. And then inhale, lift both arms up. Bring your hands together and bring your hands to your heart center. Thank yourself for this practice today. Thank you for joining me. So I hope you enjoyed this class. If you'd like to have more, then join me in the online studio. There you find all my flows in the yoga category, or continue with this video.